What's up, Bargain family? So we're in Dollar Tree. They're starting to get rid of the school supplies and bring out Halloween and fall. Let's see what they got. Okay, if there's anything you want to get right now for Halloween for $1.50, it is their cauldrons. Look how big they are. Last year they were $1.25, and then they had purple. I like the black much better.
So I actually used this to make a DIY that sat outside all fall and Halloween season long. So what I did is I dummied up the bottom of the cauldron just using an old towel, and then I put some plastic wrap on top of the towel. Once I had that there, I added some fairy lights right on top of the plastic wrap. And then on top of that, I added some more plastic wrap. Now I did this because it creates a really cool glow underneath there. And if you don't want to use ornaments on top of this, this is just an easy option for you, and it's really inexpensive to do. It still gives it a cool bubbling look. But I did, however, add some clear ornaments to this. I just glued them all around to give it that bubbling look. All of the larger ornaments I did get from Dollar Tree, and then the smaller ones I had gotten from Michael's. Then I grabbed some silver paint and I just painted right on top of the cauldron to make it stand out more and look a bit more aged. Finally, I just placed a spider on top of that. You can use this as a centerpiece on your table. You can use it as home decor inside of the house. And like I said, I used it outside all season long. It is so nice. It lasted through the rain, through the wind. It was one of my favorite DIYs from last year.
You guys, for $1.25, Green Light right now has this 30-inch LED shop light. They keep getting products in. I don't know if it's a brand that went out of business or what exactly, but everything I've bought from them has been really good.
I really cannot believe you get two of these for $1.25. So it is these long shop lights. There is a cord on the end of each one with a switch, and it does come with the tools that you'll need to hang it up. Now, I'm just showing this inside of my kitchen. I'm using command strips to hang it up because I don't want to drill any holes inside of my tile, and I just want to give you guys an idea of how it looks. Also, there's not many outlets inside of my kitchen, so I don't really want to put these inside of the outlets that I've got with the cord hanging the way it does. But this is how it looks. It is super bright. Like, I truly cannot believe this is just $1.25 for two of them. And then my husband, he ended up putting them inside of our shed. It's super dark. It's a small little shed that we throw everything for outside inside of. And at nighttime, you can't see inside of there. He put it inside of there and it lights up the entire shed.
So I like this. I've never seen this before. It's an animal collection. I literally have never seen this before at Dollar Tree. So there's a porcupine, a squirrel, a fox, and a raccoon. Great for fall, great for, I don't know what else, a birthday party? It's a very cute collection, but it's different.
I just love this dinnerware set from Dollar Tree because I feel like it's something new and fresh to Dollar Tree because we get the same old every year. It's the lemon set, but they make it slightly different. It's a leaf set, and they make it slightly different. This is something I have never seen before at Dollar Tree. I did pair it with a Dollar Tree placemat, a Dollar Tree charger, and then just a white simple plate. I only saw salad plates. Maybe there's some dinner plates that I missed, but I didn't see any dinner plates. This is so adorable. Like I said, there's a fox, a squirrel, a raccoon, and a porcupine. Let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments below. Mine's is the fox, and I just don't know if it's because I associate foxes with fall. Maybe it's because a lot of fall decor does have foxes, but they also have squirrels. I don't know, but I'm really happy that Dollar Tree is bringing in something new and fresh versus the same old. Oh, and the coffee mugs have the image on both the back and the front. Normally, it's only just on one side.
These are new this year, these bowls that have these little googly eyes, and I've been wanting to do like a popcorn thing forever, so I'm going to get these. I'm also going to get some of these little containers that they always have in, and just a bunch of little items that I want to add to my popcorn bar.
Okay, this thing I put together is super cute. First off, I got these fake wood trays from Dollar Tree. Now, one of them, I'm going to glue some wood risers to the bottom of it just to give it some height. You can use whatever else you want to from Dollar Tree. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I flipped this over and then I put another wood tray in front of that. Now, I got those cauldrons from Dollar Tree. I'm going to put a food safe bowl inside of there and then just put a bunch of popcorn in there. Now, I got this pack of mini cauldrons. There are 4 in each pack for $1.50. I'm going to lay 5 of them on top of the wood tray and just fill them up with some sweets that are perfect for a movie night. So I did milk duds, candy corn, Reese's Pieces, Branches pumpkins, and then if you want to dummy the bottom because you don't have enough, you can always use a paper towel and then pour whatever you want on top of the paper towel. This will dummy it up. Now I'm grabbing 2 of those squiggly eye jack-o'-lantern bowls, and I'm going to be putting some Reese's inside of there. Again, I dummy up the bottom because I only had 1 bag of each type that I'm using, and it just wasn't enough to make it look nice and full. So I used chocolate and white chocolate Reese's. Then I got these snack boxes from Dollar Tree. They are perfect for putting popcorn inside of. They do look like little popcorn buckets. All you have to do is open them up, and then you can use them however you want, whether you're using it for popcorn or something else. You can add more treats. I did add some more Twizzlers and Junior Mints, just the boxes, to make this look super cute. I love this. Great for a movie night. Great for people to just choose what popcorn toppings that they want. Perfect for Halloween and perfect for fall. I love this. I've never done a popcorn bar before. This is my first one, and it's just so much fun. I can't wait to do more things like this.
Let's talk about our sponsor for this video, Factor. Sometimes my life gets super busy with filming, editing, and just everything else. The last thing I want to do, especially on days that I work, is to stop and spend hours cooking a healthy meal, and that's why I love Factor. With Factor, I get fresh, never frozen meals delivered right to my door. 2 minutes in the microwave and I'm done, so I can fuel up without the drive-thru and get back to work. They've doubled their menu to 80+ rotating weekly meals with 2 times more seafood meals than ever before, with the addition of more premium seafood options, including salmon and shrimp. Factor has also introduced a new meal customization option that allows select proteins to be swapped at no additional cost. Love pork chops and hate chicken? Swap for free. I've been using Factor for over a year now to help me eat better without having to stop work so often to cook or dine out. My personal favorite has been the sun-dried tomato and spinach shrimp. It tastes like something from a restaurant, but I get it in minutes. If you would like to try Factor, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code bargainbethany FB50 to get 50% off plus free breakfast for a year. That's code bargainbethany FB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free breakfast for a year. Thank you so much to Factor for sponsoring this video. This candy shop, and there's an open and close sign. There's this witch open and close sign, a cauldron. They had this one last year. I like the vintage look. And then this one's new, this candy corn bat one and the cats. And I really like these with the beads at the top. I really like these signs. My favorite one is probably the one with the ghost. I bought that one last year, and this is super cute. It has the beads. All this is new.
I really like the ghost picture, but the black frame I wanted to distress to go with this decor that I have. So what I did is I put a little bit of white paint on something, and then I dip a hard bristle brush into the paint. I remove most of the paint off of the brush, and then I start to dry brush the paint onto the frame so that I could get some lines going through it that makes this look a little bit more aged and a bit more like a wood grain. I just felt like the black frame is just a little too dark, and this helps lighten it up and, like I said, age it a little bit. I hung this up on my wall using command strips. There is a string that you could use if you want to hang it off of a nail, and you can see it goes really well with the decor that I have right here. It looks like a little potion shop with the little spooky images. I really like these for $1.50.
They got a bunch of cute new favors in this year. I really like the ghost putty. They have air dry modeling clay and like little coffins. These snack boxes I just hauled. I like them a lot. There's a bunch of new ones. They've got these paddles. They have them in every year. The little wind up toys they always have. These they always have. The pens are new this year. Pencils. What else are there? And then just this at the bottom, which they get every year. And these headbands are new. They're super cute. So these cups are new this year. They have a snake. Last year they just, or like every year, they have hands, but this time around there's a snake. They're bringing back their very popular tumbler, jack-o'-lanterns, these skulls, and then new this year, these wine glasses that say blood, elixirs, and then what's this one? Tears of my enemies.
I highly recommend these cups if you can find them, and what I noticed is there's only 4 in each box that Dollar Tree gets in. And if you want to, you can glue 2 of these cups together to create a sweet tray. So what I did is I flipped the cup over, made sure that the head was facing toward the back so that the top cup where the head is showing looks like it's just wrapping around both of the cups. And then I got a black plate and I'm just gluing that to the top. I went with the plastic plate, and you can always use a glass one if you want to. Then go ahead and put some treats on top of this. I just got a bunch of cookies from Walmart, and that's how you can make a cute tray for sweets or whatever else you want to put on top of it. And if you want to, you can always just use 1 cup, or maybe you can do one with 2 and one with 1 to create some height on your table.
Dollar Tree's bringing back in their spider plates. These are some of my favorite items to get at Dollar Tree during the Halloween season.
This is always the main thing I do with these plates. I put command strips on the back of the plate, and then I just push them against my wall, and it makes it look like there are spiders crawling out of the fireplace onto the wall. And I think it's a good alternative to the bats everybody puts on their walls.
These napkins are new. They're super cool. So there's these bat ones, haunted house. There's the skeleton on a book. That one looks super cool. And then these cauldron napkins.
These napkins look pretty cool. They are small, would be great for crafting. They do open up, and I think they could possibly open up like 4 times each one. But I noticed when I tried to open it, it started to rip. So I only did it twice.
I got new oven mitts in, but oh my gosh, look at the neon ones. So cute. And then they got everything that matches it. In the plus section of the Halloween stuff, what I want to highlight is this clock. I think it's really cool. It's $7. I think it does work. Maybe it just makes noises, but I feel like you could do something really nice with this in terms of making it like a larger clock. These are new for $7. I don't know how I feel about this. I guess I'll have to compare them to Target, but they are nice. And they have a crawling monster hand for $7. Now we can paint this to make it look more realistic and look like the hand from Wednesday and the Addams Family.
I haven't had time to DIY the Dollar Tree moving hand quite yet, so I'm sharing with you guys how I painted over a moving hand that I got in the past. So this one was green. I decided to paint it more of a natural skin tone. The one from Dollar Tree does come in a natural color, but the thing is you're going to want to mess with that a little bit. Before I did anything else to this hand, I did paint on some wounds and then some stitches over those wounds. Now this is what you're going to want to do to the Dollar Tree hand as well. You're going to want to add some different shades of a similar skin tone to what the one from Dollar Tree is. So it's actually best to do this with some type of makeup. I got liquid concealer from Dollar Tree, 2 different tones, and I'm just going to be adding them onto the hand and blending them into place. This is going to give it much more of a realistic look. You can always use paint, but it's not as easy to blend, and the concealer stays put. This hand I've had for 2 years now, and I have not had an issue with anything rubbing off. You're going to want to do the same to the Dollar Tree hand so it looks more realistic rather than so cheap. In my Dollar Tree Halloween DIY video that's coming out soon, I'll share with you guys exactly how I end up painting the Dollar Tree hand. But this is very similar to it. It's just a moving hand. It reminds me of the Addams Family.
This is the cutest collection. First off, mushroom oven mitts. They got a red one and then an orange mitt. Then they've got the mugs back in that look like pumpkins. They got white and orange. They got mason jars that have mushrooms. Mushroom cups is so cute. These glasses always fly off the shelf, and these are new this year. And then these hayride oven mitts and stuff are new. They're starting to bring out the dish mats and the placemats for fall and Thanksgiving. They're so pretty. Like, this placemat is so nice. I shared with you guys the dinnerware that they got in this year, but these are the glasses and the kitchen towels and the dish drying mats. Really nice. New to Dollar Tree are these squish tap lights. So they got a whale, a unicorn, what else? A puppy, all new for $1.25.
These push lights take 2 AAA batteries each. And what they are is they are squishy at the top, but then you tap the bottom or the top to get the lights to change. So there is an option where it's just one solid color. There's an option where it goes through all of the colors. It's easier to tap it at the bottom, like I said, than the top. However, you can tap it on the top, but you just have to hit it pretty hard. My daughter could not change the lights by hitting them on the top, only at the bottom.
You sure? You can't do like this?
Look, it's in the bottle. Like this.
Show me.
Oh, this.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and I did say they were $1.25. I'm wrong, they're $1.50. Most of the items now in the electronics section is now $1.50. It does depend what it is in that section, because those strip lights that I shared with you guys, they're $1.25.
I saw this hack on Facebook recently where you use these lanterns to make some really cool Halloween lanterns. So I want to do that. This one is $5 and then the smaller one is $3.
So I was going to do this DIY that I saw on Facebook, but I decided to take a different route with it, and it's so fun. So you're going to get the lanterns as well as these chopping mats from Dollar Tree. 2 come in a pack for $1.50. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace the lantern onto the chopping mat, and I'm going to cut out 3 pieces that are going to go inside of the lantern. Now you don't want to do 4 pieces because you're going to stick something inside of this and you won't be able to change the batteries if you put 4 inside of here. Now you're going to take those pieces you cut out and you're going to push them inside of the lantern. If you push them in perfectly, you will not have to glue them into place, but you can always glue them if you want to. Now I got this LED shadow projector from Dollar Tree. All I'm going to do is place this inside of the larger lantern. It's just leaning in there a little bit. And then I got these bats from Dollar Tree. I'm going to take one, cut the back off a little bit, and then glue that to the top of the lantern. Look how cool this is. So the mats make it so that the projector can bounce the images off of it, and it's just so awesome. Dollar Tree does carry Halloween lanterns, but they're not as big as the larger metal lantern that they carry, and they don't look as nice. With the bat at the top, I feel like this looks like something you can get at Pottery Barn. It's perfect for both inside and outside decor, and it looks really cool outside. These paper plates and napkins are new to Dollar Tree. I'm going to use them with the tablescape that I am making. How nice are they? I will say though, they are very flimsy, not strong at all. Now's the time to get the skeleton coffee containers. These sell out so quickly. These coffins always sell out quickly. You can find them on Dollar Tree's website. You just have to buy them in bulk. I filled mine up with candy. I got this skeleton garland at Dollar Tree. I did cut off one of the skeletons and stick it inside of the coffin. I'm going to be using this on the table. I'm just going to be using it kind of as a place card of sorts. Eventually I'll put a name on it, but right now, no, because I wasn't actually having a Halloween party. These are new this year. It is these napkin rings. You get 2 for $1.25, and then they have the cutest salt and pepper shakers. So for the napkin rings, they have these leaves and pumpkins. For the salt and pepper shakers, they have these pumpkins, and then they have acorns. Then there's like a bunch of the same old stuff they usually get in for fall, except like with different patterns. These are the cheapest I've ever seen napkin rings, 2 for $1.50. You get 4 of them, it's $3. I feel like you don't really get napkin rings at that price unless they're on clearance. The napkins I used are from Dollar Tree. They come in this silverware pack. They're very pretty. They're on the smaller side. They're very pretty. And I've seen people try to DIY stuff like this before using Dollar Tree products. Now you can just buy it already made, no crafting required. And they pair well with the animal plates.
These mugs are new. I've never seen them before. Black with the little ghost, super cute. They even have the bats and the spider webs. Never seen these before. The Sol de Janeiro dupes keep rolling in. They now have a liquid hand soap. This stuff smells so good. I'm excited about this. And they even have a body mist. And the scent is Brazilian mist that you're looking for.
So I've bought a lot of the Power Stick Brazilian Mist products. This is the first one where the product isn't that strong of a smell. It still smells really good, but it's not as strong as the other products. After washing my hands, I can still smell the scent on my hands. It's just not as strong as other hand soaps that I own, but I still like it. If it could just be a little bit stronger, that would be perfect.
So that's it for what to buy at Dollar Tree right now. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.